Hello everybody, welcome to or back to the channel and welcome to another little vloggy vlog. So y'all, I love reading. Reading is what I love. I love reading and I love planning, and in this week's vlog we are doing both of those things. We are reading, we are planning our reading, and we're also cleaning, but I do that all the time because I do that when I'm anxious, and I'm always anxious. One thing that has really been helping my anxiety, as well as helping with the whole planner situation, is actually the partner of today's video, which is papier. So I know that we have already discussed how much I love the new year. We have seen this in the 2024 reset video. We have seen this in my December monthly reset video. We have seen this in every vlog and video since 2024 has started, and even a little bit before that, because I just love the new year. And one of my absolute favorite things is starting a new planner in a new year. And the fact that this year started on a Monday is just something beautiful to me. Okay, I love it a lot. But I also love Papier's planners a lot, and I wanted to show you the one that they kindly gifted me because I absolutely love it, and I do think that if you have the same taste as me, it's definitely gonna be one that you love as well. And this one that they gave me is a 2024 planner. I'll have it linked down below if you specifically want to check it out, but it's got some monthly spreads, which is mainly what I want to use this for, is being able to see the month at the glance like this. I think it's super helpful, and I just really love the setup of this planner. Papier doesn't only have planners, they also have tons of other stationery items too. However, back to my favorite child, the planner, it has the ability to be customized, y'all. That just wins my little heart. You can customize it with your name, and you can do so much more with it as well. You can explore it on their website. As I said, I'll have it linked for you. As you can see, there is a little sticky note, and that is because I have some work info that I customized mine with, because I will be using mine for work. But just know where that little thing is where you could also customize with whatever it is you would like to include with your planner. So if you want to go grab your 2024 planner as well and customize it, you can check out papier.com, and I will have all of that good stuff linked down below once again. Thank you so much for sponsoring this portion of the video, and now let's get back to the past to start this week off. Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to my car. I am sitting on the precipice of, just kidding. I am sitting in my car, getting it warmed up. Oh, hey, 63 isn't freaking warm. Newsflash. So I'm gonna crank that Soldier Boy, and I'm gonna put the, wait, slow down, I didn't ask for that. Okay, it's going well. Thank you so much for asking. No, don't return early. I'm trying to renew my loans. I'm trying to talk to y'all. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. Lord, there's a lot going on. Anyways, I am about to head off to work, and I have decided, because it's raining, that I'm not in the right mind state, if you will, to do things. Any things. If I had it my way, I wouldn't be in this sitchy right now. So I'm not happy that I am. Who is? It's 6:40 in the morning. I woke up, y'all. I had one of those nights where I woke up at midnight, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and then I woke up at 5:50, right before my alarm at 6:15, and I was like, well, might as well just be the early bird. I didn't want to be. I'm very upset. But I guess let's go get my coffee and whatnot, and then I have to edit during lunch, and I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. Okay. Bye. Hello, mon amies. Ooh, is that plural? I don't think so. Whatever. It's fine. I'm not French. Hi, guys. I thought before we sit down and watch Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion part 3. Yes? 3, girl. We're watching part 3 tonight. And I thought we could help me, distract myself from my stress that is tax-induced. I'm always fearful that I'm just doing something wrong all the time. That's probably the mental illness, but the government's scary. So I really don't want to do wrong by them. I do my best. Scout's honor. FBI agent watching. Yeah, you've seen my search results. It's all just, well, compulsions, but we're getting better at that. So anywho, I have 2 things. The first update is I've started Only If You're Lucky by Stacey Willingham. This is her latest novel. She has 2 others. One of them is All the Dangerous Things, and the other one is A Flicker in the Dark. Flicker in the Dark follows a girl whose father was a convicted serial killer, but then killings start happening in the exact same MO and everything. So she's like, oh my gosh, did I put my father in prison wrongfully? And hey, you were 8. You didn't do it. And then, well, I mean, it was her testimony. All the Dangerous Things. I think that's the one where the lady had her kid stolen out of the crib in the middle of the night. And then she kind of has been doing talks in the true crime scene and all these things. And then something happens that I can't quite remember. I just know she don't sleep. So that's the thing with Stacey Willingham books. Let me hold this up so y'all know what I'm talking about. Stacey Willingham books are a super fun time. They are exactly what I want in a thriller. I don't need to think about a thriller for years afterwards. I will think about the thoughts and feelings I had while reading a thriller for a long time afterwards. But the plot, I'm probably not going to recall unless I just have restated it so much on the channel, recommending a book and things like that. That is kind of what I go to her for. Just a really good popcorn thriller. Honestly, I don't really want thrillers that are anything but a good popcorn thriller. It's just my preferred one. So I've been thinking about continuing reading this, but then I was also thinking about, should I reread House of Sky and Breath in preparation for next week? Because I already know after I finish Housewives. Yes. I'm going to read Paradise 1. I have the audiobook ready. I have the physical copy ready. So that's going to be what I read as my afterwards book. I've already got it planned out to avoid the slump. And aside from that, I just really wasn't sure which one to read. I think I'm going to keep going with Only If You're Lucky, just because a thriller is really easy to get through. But I also tend to read her books in like March and April because they're set in the South and I enjoy that, and just the vibes fit better because right now the South is like dead and cold, and where are the cicadas, you know? Actually, I don't want them. I'll pray for y'all that are about to get like 10 years of cicadas popping up again. That's about to be crazy for y'all. Can't believe. But I guess we should get to the real meat of this. If you do not care about Housewives, just skip to the end of this. If you just want someone in your ears while you're doing the dishes, hey, I volunteer as tribute. So, the Housewives of Potomac. Let's talk about the flop of it all. I have heard rumblings, and I only call it rumblings because I'm not entirely sure and I don't know where to look for like confirmation on this, but I have seen Candy from Atlanta talk about it, about how they're taking forever with the contracts and what they're going to do with this. And so I think that Atlanta's getting a shakeup, and I think Potomac needs the same thing. I don't know that we necessarily need a complete reboot in, you know, a la Roni, but we definitely need a shakeup. And by that, I mean we just need to tip it upside down and shake it out till Giselle Bryant falls out and then run. Run. I don't know. When they had the flashback in last episode of what Giselle used to be like, I was like, oh my gosh, you were likable. I did like her at first, in the first few seasons I watched. But now I'm just like, what happened? Where did we go downhill so quickly? Listen. I have watched a live show. I'll link it if you're a Potomac girl, if you're interested, or if you're just interested in general. It was a live show that featured Kempire, and then I think it's Grace Report. And I always forget the other person's channel, but it's on their channel. I'll just link it down below, the actual like link to the video. They were basically discussing the, a text. Okay, so they were discussing the Essence article about Real Housewives of Potomac, breaking the fourth wall, which I do love that title. I found it, I like to read articles, but I also really like to watch people discuss them too. So I listened to that, as y'all saw, actually, on the way to work this morning. It was a great live show, and I think they all brought up really good points, and also there are some things going on that I don't personally know, and I'm not educated on, so it's always interesting to hear all the ins and outs of these things. I just really feel like it's hitting a low point for me, to the point where I'm just like, I'm literally not even interested in watching this. Like, I'm not that invested, because Karen doesn't have enough scenes and stuff going on that she's, you know, in there so much. I always feel like one housewife gets more airtime than the rest. But I'm like, Karen, I'll miss you. Because really, that's the only reason I've been watching. Salt Lake City, interested to see what they do after this season that has aired. You'll have to let me know what you thought about the reunion below. This is me having not watched it yet. It is 7:03, which, wait, is the reunion not tonight? Or does it come on at 8? Why do they do that? Wait, I'm so sorry. Below Deck? I don't think so. So I'm literally on my YouTube TV app trying to find out. Oh, it's Monday, y'all. That's embarrassing for me. It's literally Monday. I thought it was Tuesday. Why did I think it was Tuesday? Anyways, I guess I'll watch that tomorrow. But you can still let me know. It's been out since this is up. Other than that, that's how I've been feeling about Potomac. I am just so disappointed because of what the potential had been. And now I just feel like it's crazy how consistently downhill it's gone. But yeah, oh my god, I forgot Charisse. That's fitting. Okay, so I'm going to go read some of this. Actually, I put up a poll on Instagram to see if I should do a Hosab reread or not. How do Australian people say not? 134 people said yeah. Who are the people that said yeah, though? Do y'all ever put up a poll and you're like, well, the people I agree with the most, that's the side that I'll choose to listen to. And it's like, what is that logic? Not Monty voting for no. Dang, a lot of y'all voted for no. Betrayers. A lot of you. Here's my thing that I'm worried about. There's a lot that happened in Hosab that I need to remember, but I don't want to read Bryson Hunt. I haven't disliked a main couple this much since Favorite and Rhysand. It's a tragedy. It's a damn tragedy. So I guess I'll go read about murder. Bye! Okay, I'm literally getting to listen to her talk about how Nesta is that girl, and I love it. I want to reread A Court of Silver Flames so bad. It's the only good book in that series. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Actually, Aquawar, looking back, redemption. The other two, whatever, flop. Anyways, we have the gang here. Yeah, forgot my laptop at home, so I guess I'll be reading. Oops. And then I just stopped and got this little iced vanilla latte from a local place. They're my favorite place. Don't tell the other places. And now I'm gonna drive to work. Wish me luck! Hello! Hi! So I'm using the new camera. The dishwasher, huh? Yeah, let me just... Okay, I paused that because I want to show you the books I just got in the mail. One of them is my Fairy Loot book of the month for, I believe, this month, but I'm not 100% sure. So warning, Fairy Loot, spoiler, coming in now. It is A Fragile Entanglement. Now they had the not very pretty, I think, but underneath was very beautiful. I really like it. I think it's very pretty. And I think that the UK, I believe this is the US actually, cover is better. Way better. The other one just wasn't doing it for me. So that's this one. It's got these pretty on the spine. The only thing I wish they had done is they have done this before on the flip side of other books where they put like this in gold or like rose gold foiling. They should have done that. I don't know why they didn't do that. Then I got I'm just gonna hold it up. It's the second half of the Shatter Me series. So it's all these guys. And I am gonna have to rearrange my bookshelves in the office / book room to try and find a place for those to go. Because good Lord. But yeah, I have officially started my reread of Hosab. Y'all convinced me on Instagram. Other things, because I mentioned this in the last vlog, if you care about the Closet Saga, this is the thing I ended up getting for my Lululemon bags to put in here. So I have 3 of those, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 4, and then 2 wallets. But I think the wallets could go on one together, so I could have all the Lulu bags. And I might put my partners there too, just to like help them keep it organized for theirs. And then I got these purse stands. It's just this thing, but it all screws in together, and I didn't want to try and do that with my nails on because I was already annoyed. Just looking at it yesterday, I don't know what it was about yesterday, but I got home, maybe it's because we had a meeting after work, and you know when you have to go to a meeting and it just literally is like, genuinely not in a way of, oh, I didn't care about this, but it's just, none of this applies to like my role. So I don't really know what to do with this information. But thank you. And also it's a lot of information. So I'm like, I hope they send everyone an email that it does pertain to. But okay, I am about to go take Ginger. We have this with us. She has to get her monthly Silencia shot. If you have an older cat that has arthritic things occurring, I would highly recommend asking your vet about Silencia. It's 75 bucks a month. But she can walk so much better. Like, she doesn't even act like an old lady. Other than just the screaming and general grumpiness, she does have that. It doesn't cure that, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna go take her to that. Then we're gonna come home. I'm gonna try and clean off some of this junk. Basically, I'm just gonna put it where it needs to go. And then cook dinner, I guess. So let's go. I swear, I always come on here after I finish doing the dishes. Like, that is just exquisite timing. Yeah. Do you want to come over here, or you just want to complain? Yeah, that sounds about right. So, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I forget that this hairstyle, it's cute, but it gives me a headache when I wear it at school all day, so I have a headache. I have a screaming child, which is always fun. I always love to have that. Yeah, you. She got her shot yesterday. She reports she's feeling much better. Let me go address the microwave real quick. It's okay. Are you done? Okay, you're stuck on my shirt, ding dong. Okay, she's gonna keep screaming, so we'll just ignore that. I am gonna continue my little reread. Okay, that's all we're doing reading wise currently. I'm also gonna put together, I worked on during lunch, my planners. Ginger girl. Baby. Okay, let me go put her on the heating pad. Like a freaking child. I'm putting her down for a nap. I can't. Jake, get off the heating pad, buddy. You wait right there. It's gonna heat up any moment. All right. Okay. Back to where I was. I put together a list of... She's walking back out here, I swear to God. I put together a list of the books I need to take back to the library. And I have 2 other books that are there. One is a sci-fi, and then one is a... What is the other one? I don't know. I also requested Heather Gay from Salt Lake City Housewives, her memoir. I don't like memoirs. I'm probably not gonna like it, but I am nosy. And Monty said it was good. Well, did he? No, not really. But he said some things that were interesting to me, so I've decided it's worth reading. That's more what I meant. He said interesting things, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I've gotta take back some of these guys to get them out of the house. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning before work if I can swing it, but more likely after work tomorrow. And then we'll just continue focusing on trying to read some of these before I am focused next week. But when you guys are watching this, I am actually on break from filming. I was debating filming a Housewives spoiler-filled reading vlog, but now don't hold me to it. I don't think... I'm debating because I kind of want to just like actually take the 2 weeks off and not film anything because I always get more excited to film when I do that. So yeah, not that like anybody was probably looking forward to it because I don't really do spoiler reading vlogs or anything like that, but I think I might not do that. And then in the reading vlog whenever, or the weekly vlog whenever I start filming again, the 2nd week of February I believe it is, I will like discuss things, and I can discuss all the books I've read because I'll probably read more than that. When I'm not filming, I read so much more because I'm just like, that's all I want to do. Reading is truly my only hobby. And the only other hobbies that I like to do really are, because I like to do audiobooks sometimes, but I don't like to listen to audiobooks without doing something else, because doing something else helps me focus on what I'm reading. This sunscreen, at the end of the day, it gets so annoying. Anywho, that's really all I have to say. I think I talked a lot about Housewives of Potomac yesterday, so let's talk about Housewives of Salt Lake City. Because it's not, Potomac is not like, well, I think Potomac might actually be my current least favorite, but it's mainly my current most disappointment, I feel, rather than least favorite, if that makes sense. Least favorite's Roni and, well, not the new Roni, but yeah, also kinda. And then Jersey, oh, Orange County. Anyways, a snooze fest, truly. It's not interesting if you flip a table every season, girl. So with Salt Lake City, that reunion truly just cemented for me, like, while I don't know what season 5 will look like without Monica, I would also not want her back. If I was on the cast, I would never be. I do not aspire to be a housewife. That would be so scary and stressful. I don't know what the season's gonna be about, because I do think this season would have been boring. However, I still think this season, like, low-key was boring. Everyone's just forgetting it was boring because we had this, like, explosive finale thing and all the talk afterwards. It's very much like the last Vanderpump Rules season. It was snooze until the big old, you know, drama at the end of it. So yeah, Salt Lake City, don't know where she's gonna go from here, but I'll attempt to watch something and see what, you know, the girls are up to. And then I am super excited to see the news about Atlanta. So I will be waiting on the edge of my seat. If any of you girlies in the chat know anything about Atlanta, please fill me in. Because honestly, Beverly Hills and Atlanta are my top 2. What is she doing? The sink is possessed. But yeah, Atlanta and Beverly Hills are my top 2. I think it is Atlanta and then Beverly Hills though, although it's very close now with Garcelle and Sutton, and I like Crystal. Sorry to the girls that don't. I could never have bad taste like that. No, I'm just kidding. But I do think that overall I like Atlanta more than I do Beverly Hills, but again, close call. Like they kind of just like keep going neck and neck, you know what I mean? And then other than that, I don't know. I think Miami and Potomac are kind of in the same vein where I feel like there's a lot of potential and they have good single episodes, but it's been a little bit since they've had a solid season. Although Miami's last season was pretty good, so they get a break, I feel. Potomac, I need to go back to the Monique seasons. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. So Beverly Hills is tonight. I'm gonna watch that because Crystal looks like she has finally got something to say, and I'm excited to hear it. And y'all let me know how you feel about what's going on Beverly Hills if you watch it. Aside from that, I'm just gonna read, eat my little dinner before then, and continue getting these videos edited. I also need to film my February TBR jar video, and I need to film my January wrap up. Here's the tea, I need to know, how do y'all feel about the wrap ups? Because a lot of y'all comment that if the YouTuber weekly vlogs, then you don't want to wrap up. But also I'm aware that not everyone watches the weekly vlogs, especially because I've kind of just like let myself go, and now I'm doing, you know, almost 2-hour vlogs, which I love to do, and I'm not gonna stop doing. So then I feel like maybe it would make sense to have the wrap up due to the fact, like, so here's the thing, there's a lot of people that I backlog their vlogs for when I'm in the mood for their specific vibe, but I'm gonna watch it every time, you know what I mean? But if I want to know what their books they're reading, I usually don't. But if I do, I'm such a vlog watcher though, so it's hard for me to watch sit down videos. They're just not my favorite. But I will, so for some people, for some creators, I will watch their wrap ups. And then I can just like kind of skip around and see the books that I'm like, oh, I want to know, you know what I mean? And just know in the moment, and then I can go back and enjoy their journey with the book and the vlog. Does that make sense? So I'm kind of wondering how y'all feel about wrap-ups. If there's a different way you want me to do it, if I should just, I don't know, throw a wrap-up in with like a productive day vlog type situation. All right, we're nearing the end for me. That was dramatic. I just meant the end of this clip. But I think that, you know, I could do like one of those vlogs, productive vlogs, and then it would be, I could do a wrap up, and then we could go put all the books back in the library or unhaul them, because that's something we're doing this year, or go return to the library, you know, things like that. Maybe that would be a good compromise of it, so that there's something in there. If you want the wrap up, she's there, but you can skip it too, you know, no big deal to me. So maybe that would be the compromise. I don't really know, but I do want to know what y'all think. Let me know down below, and I will make that happen, okay, when I get back from this break. But the sub plans for the next 2 weeks are the screen time vlog. Is it screen time first or new releases first? I don't know. Oh, hey, actually, producer and director. It can be anything. But those will be the two. I gotta take the thumbnails for that. I gotta, oh, also there is gonna be my February TBR jar. For this month, I'll do a regular wrap up, and we'll see what that's like, and y'all can let me know. I think that's it. I think y'all been filled in, because I am, whoa, throwback to freaking Phil. How's he doing these days? What's his channel name again? Phil DeFranco. Oh my gosh. You've been filled in. I have not watched that in forever. But anyways, I think that's it. Because I didn't film much of a clip yesterday because I was feeling snippy because my beard's coming. But okay. Let's go do the things. And I'm sure that we'll have, it's Wednesday. Wednesdays are for the bros, right? That kind of hurt. But they are, because it's the late night work night, so we get to hang out. Jake and I's bachelor night. Ooh, with Real Housewives, Chipotle, a hope, a dream, and an early bedtime. But I'm gonna put y'all on this camera now, so see you later. Hey. Hi. Made a little coffee. I had some, this is like this French whipped cream that I saw at Whole Foods, and I was like, let me truly just live by the actual name of Whole Foods, which is Whole Paycheck, and get too much. Oh, I forgot I had 2 necklaces on today. And I tried it. Unfortunately, it's good. That's that. But I've only had the 1 can because I use it very sparingly, but sometimes I will make an after dinner iced vanilla latte. It's just decaf with 1 cube of brown sugar and then a splash of the vanilla syrup that I really like that I just got. And then some oat milk. They only had the vanilla oat milk, which I don't like. It's not bad. I will drink it. It's not like awful or anything. But y'all know when you try to make coffee at home and it has that almost fake flavoring. I don't really know how to describe it, but it just doesn't. She's just staring at me as I explain this to you guys. But it's just like, it just tastes like artificial, and it's all artificial, but it don't all taste all artificial, you know what I'm saying? The new syrup I have, and then I would say also Monin syrup, are the most like coffee shop tasting that I've had, so I'd recommend those. But Tarani is close. It's still not as bad as I think, oh my god, like grocery store creamers and stuff like that. Like flavored creamers just never taste fully like the flavor they are trying to be. I don't know if any of that makes sense. But while I drink this, I am watching Miss Erin from the Booked and Busy doing some Patreon sprints. And did I already say drink that? And then I have my water over there and my freshly washed Stanley. Thank you very much. And I actually decided to pick up Echoes and Empires because 2024 I've decided to fully give into my mood reading. I mean, I really wasn't too strict about it, which is funny because I don't think I said this in the last clip. I think I thought it, and then I got distracted by something on the ground. Seems like me. But I finished my entire January TBR. I read everything. The only book I didn't is Her Radiant Curse, and honestly, I was only putting that within the January because I was kind of looking at it and wanting to read it. We're going to have the live show, I think, towards the end of February, if not the beginning of March, because it's a bi-monthly book club over there, and I don't want to. Sorry, there's some lo-fi on this sprint, so I'm just like, it's a good vibe. So I decided to pick this up. This is Morgan Rhodes', I want to say, latest series. And so far what it's reading like is it's set in a fantasy world, but they just rode in a limousine, and there's paparazzi, and there's galas. So it's low-key kind of giving me the same world setting as Crescent City, where it's fantasy. It's like if our world was fantasy kind of thing. And I really like that. I have enjoyed the Fallen Kingdom series of what I have read. I always say that it's like a very dramatic, high fantasy YA. It's like Game of Thrones if Bravo created it, and I love it. I love it. I need to reread it and finally finish up that last book. And honestly, I just need motivation to do it, and I don't know what that motivation will be. But that last book has sat unread for years, and I don't know why. And then she had another spin-off series of that I read the first book of and enjoyed well enough, but then that one got put on a hiatus. And so then she has this one, and then I think she has another one called Bad Blood is the first book, and it may also be like one of those series where the first book title is the title of the series. And apparently that's about vampires and this girl who didn't know she was half vampire. Can I just say this resurgence of vampires? Mwah. I love it. Thank you. Universe, world, authors, publishers, anyone who's involved, thank you. But I'm going to keep reading this. I'm kind of in the mood for a fast-paced YA book. I think what I'm going to do is just kind of meander with Hoseb and just kind of read some here, read some there, and just see where it goes. I am going to transfer my tabs from the edition that I read into the paperback edition I have, because I really only reread paperbacks. I don't reread hardbacks. And I don't have that for every book that I own. I only have that for books that I like actively think that I would reread at points. And yeah, I don't know why that is. I think it's because like with my Mortal Instruments books, which I have started a reread of that series, a slow going reread, but a reread nonetheless. Those are so old because I bought them as they were published decades ago, that they're so broken in that they're basically hard paperbacks at this point. And I love that. But I'm not willing to try to make that magic happen for a brand new book. I'm just not. So because I didn't write in it, I'm just going to transfer all those tabs, clean it up real nice, and I'll either put it in a free little library or I'll just take it with... I have 5 boxes to go to Half Price Books, which is embarrassing. But also, a lot of them are red, and they're just ones that I can't donate to the school that I work at. So there's that. But for now, while I wait for myself to have the drive to switch over all those tabs, because it's a lot, I am gonna just do this guy. And I am enjoying it. I love YA books. I love YA fantasy. I think YA fantasy has just something to it that's just a little more magical. Fantasy books in general, I love to escape. YA fantasy, even if it's not technically, even if there's no magic system, even if it's not a magical book, or it's not, supposed to be that way, something about YA fantasy just feels magical. And not like, frou-frou, frilly magic, like, not like that. It just feels, I don't know, there's just a feeling to it that I get where I'm just, it's like a comfort and exciting and, nerve-wracking when it needs to be. Overall, just comforting, and I don't really know how to put my finger on it, but I freaking love YA, and honest to God, you'll have to pry it from my cold dead hands, because I'm not giving up YA. I gave up pretty much. No. Actually, no. The only one I don't read is contemporary, and that's because I never really liked it. YA fantasy, YA thrillers and horrors, cold dead hands, babe. Cold dead hands, babe. Actually, you can have the horror, because I think I'm over the horror genre in general. But thrillers, mysteries, and fantasy. Sorry. You're never gonna get it from me. Never. Hello, y'all. We have a whiny Jake accompanying us, and you're like, yeah, it's Thursday, so duh. It's because he just ate his little chicken dinner. Literally, my little chicken dinner. Oh my gosh. Having a bit of a reaction. I bought a new face thingy, and I don't know how my body is clearly feeling about it. Jacob, please. So, very quick reading update. Echoes and Empires, I'm still reading. I barely made a dent. 16 pages. So that's what I'm going to do as soon as I turn this little camera off. And then House of Sky and Breath, I am on chapter 4, page 59. And so I think I'm going to do one of those, like, I guess I could do a 24-hour readathon. That could be a move. Let's see. I might do that. I might not really sure, but I want to read these. And here's the thing. I really want to read this one before Tuesday, obviously, but like, I'm actually really enjoying this so far, and I like this writing, and I'm more in a YA mood than I am in the mood for this, although it's fine or whatever. Oh my god, Jake. I have obviously already read it, so if you want to watch that vlog, I will link it. So, yeah. I think that's all I got for you. I'm gonna go now and figure out what's going on here. Oh, Jawline. She showed up. Well, she's not there. She's here, though. And I think that's it. Yeah. If there's more, I'll check in. Oh, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Anne Marie's still present and accounted for. Why? Dorit is so annoying though. I'm completely over and done with Dorit. That's really what I have to say. Hi, girly pomps. So I did, let's see if you will be able to see it. I did go to the library and refreshed the stash that we have. So we'll haul those tomorrow. Don't worry, I'll show you. But I did start a new book. I started, what is it called? A Dark and Hollow Star. It's a reread because I've already read it. Why did I open the air fryer? I was gonna say I should take down the Christmas tree and then I opened the air fryer. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna just shit you right there. But I don't think you care about my food. Actually, let's minimize the forehead, maximize the food. I'm too tired to struggle, please. We have spring roll. We have spices that I probably will not use. Don't judge me. And then I got basil fried rice. Oh, here you go. Basil fried rice with tofu. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, girl. Yeah. I am gonna put this in a bowl though because I don't like eating out of these things. So anywho, I started a reread of A Dark and Hollow Star because I asked my library to buy let me look at the camera, buy the second and third book in that saga because I really enjoyed the first one when I read it when it first came out, but I didn't realize that they were going to buy the entire trilogy and then put it on hold for me, and I felt peer pressured by my library, and that's the best kind. So I gave in and I went and picked them all up, picked up some other adult sci-fi too, and Heather Gay's memoir, who is Salt Lake City housewife. And then I took back a bunch of books and I'm just like, I'm not going to read these. Like, example, the Cruel Prince trilogy. I've read that trilogy except for Queen of Nothing multiple times. I do not need to reread the entirety of it. It's one of the books I'd be reading for a fifth time. I'm so good. So I'm just going to continue on with the new series coming out. Call it good then. And maybe that'll be that and I'll put it in a vlog or something. I don't really know. Who cares at this point, am I right? Okay, first of all, this sauce looks bomb, but like, there are 4 of these. What am I to do? Okay, I'm gonna make food. I'm gonna watch Housewives of Miami, and then I'm probably gonna read tonight. I think I'm giving up on my Hosab reread because I realize I don't think I love Crescent City as a series enough to reread it. I know, but I love the potential of Akatar enough to reread that eventually. We're not there yet. And then Throne of Glass is top tier, so whatever. I will read that all the time. And I do really want to reread starting at Queen of Shadows. I have a coworker who just finished Queen of Shadows, and I was like, I told her if she finishes Empire Over the Storms over the weekend that she needs to text me at the very end. It's gonna hurt, girl. But yeah, I don't think I care enough to reread. I might just go watch Rosebud Realm on YouTube, her recap of Hosab, and call it good. I really like her streams. She's a Throne of Glass stan too, so she's correct. And she's a Taurus, so it's just, you know, everything I need. But yeah, I'm gonna read my little Morgan Rhodes Fantasy Echoes and Empires, I believe it is. Eat this, watch Housewives of Miami, and we'll talk tomorrow about the rest of the library books, what we're gonna do over the weekend, all that good stuff. Hello guys, good afternoon. It's about 3 p.m. I filmed this morning. I filmed my February TBR jar video and I filmed my January wrap up. Then I gave myself a bit of a headache, so I took a lie down for like an hour. I think it's 3:15 now, so yeah, whatever, who cares. I'm going to make myself a little pick-me-up coffee. I think I'm having that time during your cycle where I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like the brain goblins like aren't out full force, but it's just that constant state of like, ugh, the world, or like, ugh, everybody hates me, ugh, I hate everybody, ugh, there's all these problems. Like that place. So it's not great. But yesterday I started Paradise 1. So that's what I'm going to keep going with. I think I might actually shower first and wash my face and everything and then go make the coffee and stuff. I think that might be the best option there. But I am 122 pages in, chapter 26. I'm really enjoying it. I'm listening to this alongside my audiobook from Libro FM. So it's a good time, but I promised y'all yesterday I would show you all the books that I got from the library. So we will do so now. The first one I got, I know the author Mark Lawrence, but I have not read anything by him. But the book that wouldn't burn, I got this because look at that. I saw this on Goodreads. Oh, I guess I could have used that for one of the prompts. But this book's too big to guarantee that I'll read it, because I'm not letting go of the fact that I started the year off reading my entire TBR. Yeah, me. I'm gonna hold on to that forever. I hate this light. Oh my god. So yeah, this was the first one that I got, a big old fantasy. Okay, if it's gonna be on, be on. If it's not gonna be on, shut up. I don't want it on. Okay. Then I got a physical copy of The Heiress by Rachel Hawkins. I always read Rachel Hawkins at the beginning of the month. No, beginning of the year. Yes. And it's always like a fun time, but not a memorable one. So we'll see. Then I was influenced, like I said. This is it. This is all. Am I going to read all of it? Probably not. I probably just am going to read the Housewives part. Sorry. Honesty is the best policy, right? Okay, then I have one I'm very excited for. This is on my February TBR. Empire of Silence. Yeah, that's it. That's a series I want to read. Hopefully I like the first one. If not, it'll make it really hard to read the rest. Okay, so this series, this is a trilogy so far. It's actually technically a saga. There's a fourth one coming out this year. But I have already read A Dark and Hollow Star. I loved it. I thought it was very fun. I believe this was the first book in the Lou Phantasma book club. Mel did not love it. Mel did not think it was very fun. But I loved it. This is right up my alley. So this is kind of I started this and I want to say like not 5% in, like not far in. But I'm thinking of having this on deck as my after Housewives book, because I'm gonna need one. So I have one started. I have another one started, Echoes and Empires. I'm meandering through that one, but I purposely don't want to finish it because I want to have like books on call, effectively. So I have A Dark and Hollow Star. Then I grabbed A Cruel and Faded Light and A Grim and Sunken Vow. So yeah, if you would like a close-up of how big these freaking books are, I did not intend to have all of these, I'll have you know. I requested them, but it said like, oh, it's going to be a while before they can be fulfilled, but we will put you first in line. And I've had it before where it's taken a month or two to get there. So I was like, perfect. I'll have this like near spring break. It'll be a good time for that. I'll plan ahead for that. And then all of a sudden it said shipped, and then the next day it said on the hold shelf. And I was like, okay, so here we are. And I have it now. But yeah, those are all the books that I've got. So what did I do today? Oh, I filmed and edited. Oh my god, that light. I'm so irritable. It's a freaking light and I want to fight it. I filmed and edited my February TBR, filmed and edited my January wrap-up, and tomorrow we're gonna go to a coffee shop in the morning like we have been doing, and I will watch those two back with the music edits and all that on them. Then I'll put them up. I'll schedule them for early access on Patreon. I also filmed my Patreon planner video, which I'm excited about because in there I was like, okay, so for the Shaken Espresso tier, like it's a planner. That's where all my planny stuff goes. And then I was like, so what if I switch it to every month I put up an exclusive vlog, and then in that vlog, any planner stuff can like be mentioned there. And the people said yes, which is great. So next month I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll start that in March though, because it's kind of soon, and if people don't want that, I don't want them to like not notice and sign up for that. So in March, I'll say that. So I need to go edit actually the little Patreon page for that. But yeah, I think that's about it of the day that you missed. I did put away some of my clothes, which was nice to do. Then the filming, the editing, I watched a Chandler video, and then I took a fat little nap, and I feel like I went to a different world. And now we're gonna actually go to a different world. Imagine like me trying to take a thumbnail. Actually, that's kind of what it looks like. But okay, I'm gonna go shower and fix my everything, and I will be back. Probably on my little dude camera. What's the camera's name? Oh, Sutton. Yes, we'll be back with Sutton. I always feel weird with this little camera, but hi. Okay, so the goal was to have 2 books started that I would be able to jump right back into whenever I finish Housewives, and I have found them. So the first one is the one that I showed y'all, Paradise 1 by, is it David Wellington, I think? I got to a point that's really, really like, what is about to happen? So I'm forcing myself to pause so that I can jump back into that. And then I have Echoes and Empires just hit a part that's like, okay, I know this author, this is about to hit the fan, and so I'm forcing myself to stop, and I'm gonna go continue the reread of this. Actually, I am only on chapter 9, so, oh, it's not even accurate where my thing is. I'm listening to it, and my partner got me hooked on, I hope they can hear this, they're about to take a shower. What is it, The Times? The Times. Mini crosswords. The big crossword will work up to it. I don't know that many things, so it's hard for me, okay? But my main thing is a word search. Always been a word search girl. Love a word search. I think they're so fun, and I posted on my story my arch nemesis, can you all see that? Jim. Yeah, he's back. Haven't been there for a while, but he's at 3,000 points. I'm only at 1,000, so basically I have to play for the rest of the weekend. Because I have to win, like, no other option. The thing is, I haven't been playing as much because I have... Okay, we need to re-put this up, so I'm just going to take it down for a minute because it's bothering me. But I have to what? What was I going to say? I mean, I have to redo that. I watched Brittany from Books with Brittany, who's the reason I picked up Paradise 1 anyways, but also she's the reason that I'm going back and rereading this, because I watched her vlog of rereading House of Earth and Blood. I will say, this series is my least favorite of hers, so that's why I'm just kind of like, I'm here. But when all of everything comes out, when Housewives comes out, I will be off the internet. I will not be back on until February 14th. Valentine's Day, I'll probably be off then too. But oh wait, no, I'll have a video going up. So I won't be on YouTube again until that following week. Like, I'll be filming a weekly vlog the week of Valentine's Day, but I won't be on YouTube because I'm gonna try to balance myself more. We'll see how it goes. It didn't go great for Instagram, actually. And I probably need to, like, put some limits on that app for myself, actually. So let's go ahead and do that. But, yeah, I just wanted to jump in and say that I'm switching to this. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to do a bunch of just final touches for both Patreon and YouTube, scheduling posts and whatnot for when I do go on break, and then I'll be gone forever. No more weekly vlogs. Just kidding. Obviously you'll have this one, but then for the next 2 weeks there won't be weekly vlogs, but if you don't watch them, I'll never make another weekly vlog. No, I'm just kidding. I will have a weekly vlog. Oh gosh, what is it? Oh, the 21st. Imagine if I understood the concept that days or weeks are 7 days long. And so if the 14th is, a Wednesday, then what's the next Wednesday when I'll have a weekly vlog? The 21st. Girl math, as the kids say. Okay, I'm gonna go and drink my water. And I do have another coffee over there, if you can see. It's not a real one. Don't worry. I made a little pick-me-up one, but it's uncaffeinated because I need to sleep tonight. Duh. Hello. It is Sunday, and I'm currently on Patreon sprints right now. They're in the bedroom on the laptop, and I'm out here because we have the Hello Fresh over here, and then I ordered some things to organize the top part of the coffee bar, and then also all these new pots and pans that my partner wanted to get. I got one of those like organizer things for those. That's it, but I just thought it would be cool to unbox and talk about them, I guess, because I'm freaking out. It is a few days before my period, and I am just having a really bad time. The brain goblins are fully activated. They are fully there. It is 100% time for my annual break. I can feel it in my heart and soul. I am so anxious about this vlog right now. Like, I am freaking out in my head that, like, I'm gonna be misunderstood, or someone's gonna think that I meant this when I meant this, which is the freaking definition of misunderstood, and I've just said it again. Like, I hate being perceived sometimes, most times, almost all times actually. I don't like it. I don't like it in real life, I don't like it online. I know, the irony is not lost on me, the fact that I, do this gig. I really like chatting with y'all, and I do like posting these. I do like filming, vlogging, editing, all these things. But it's just, I don't know. Actually, I do know. My anxiety. The thing of it is, the opportunity for something bad to happen is going to always be there. Do I recognize that it would be there whether or not I was doing this? Whether or not I was doing some other job? Whether or not I was some other place or doing... Yes. This is called living in the future, though. I have a PhD in it. And I know, I saw this really good Instagram reel that was like, if you're worried about what could happen or what if you need to live in the present. If you're worried about mistakes that you made, you need to stop being in the past. Or I don't know, he said it much better. If I can find it, I'll link it. I was just like, dang. He also said something about like, if you feel like if everyone hates you, go to sleep. If you feel like you hate everyone, eat some food. Like, just basically saying the bodily things you can do to help in your anxiety. It was all true. It was literally like a therapy lesson rundown in like a minute and 30 seconds. It was great. So I really will try to find that. But you can know these things and you can recognize they're true. But in the time you're feeling these things, like right now, I am having the most obnoxious, intrusive, like boom, boom, boom thoughts about just this clip. Literally, I am acting as if I am just saying all these like things that are even gonna, I don't even think anything I'm saying is gonna cause discussion, let alone arguments, but like, that's where my brain's at. Like, I'm entering into that fight or flight of like, oh my God, people are gonna fight me. Who? It's the internet. I can log off if I want. I don't have to read it. There, fight done. Like, oh, and then part of me is like, okay, don't put this in the vlog though. And I don't know why, but that's just what my brain is telling me. It's like, it's definitely the compulsions being like, nope, if you put this in the vlog, then it will happen. So now I have to put it in the vlog to expose myself to the fact that I put it in the vlog, and maybe something will happen, maybe something won't happen. That's freaking life. It's just being aware. Okay, that was scary. In the sense of like just consciousness, but also being self-aware of, you know, going to therapy and practicing all the little freaking things we learn in therapy is exhausting. It's great. I'm in a much better place than I was. This time last year was bad. It was bad. I am at probably half capacity. I almost said half calf. Still thinking about coffee. Don't need to be. But I'm at like half calf of what I was last year. Like I was sitting out in the sun, just like soaking and meditating, like just trying to go to another land in my mind. Like it was a lot. And I remember I was talking to you guys about it, and I was freaking out talking to you guys about it, because I was like, oh my God, if I mention this, if I say this, it's the whole magical thinking of it all. Annoying. Flop. Get rid of it. Hate it. So, yeah. I'm having a bit of a mentee bee, but it's okay. It's okay. Right? Yes, it is. I have cute earrings on. They're little snake earrings because it reminded me of Hellbent, which is a book that I read at this time last year. I have such an emotional attachment to the books that I read when I'm going through rough times. So whatever I read in this coming up 2 weeks is gonna, you know, have a lot of emotional baggage hooked onto it. I mean, it's not a real thing, so it doesn't matter. But I'm going to place it on that, and it's gonna be my thing now, my comfort. Which is great, but also, what am I doing? And again, I'm like, don't put this in. Literally no one cares. It's not like this is relatable shit. Like, no one cares about this. This is just weird that you're saying these things. And someone's going to like, I don't even know. What are they gonna do? I don't know. I don't even know. That's what I love. I love that my thoughts do like, someone is da 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 da. Girl, what is that? And then I fill in the blank with just the worst thing you can think of. Again, I say mental illness. It is a ride. It is a ride. What is that song? This is the life. Hold on tight. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. But I am like struggle bussing. But that's okay, because I'll look back at this and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I got through that. And I will, because I always do. I always do. But in the moment, super sucks. In the moment, life ruining. But not forever. Just for now. And that's okay. You know, the good wouldn't even be noticed as good if you didn't have bad to counteract it, I guess. So, whatever, dog. So with HelloFresh, I got 3 meals, and I just wanted to show you. So these are the sweet potato lettuce wraps. These are a new fave in the household. I really enjoy them. Then this is the silky Sicilian pasta. Oh, well, penne, but that's literally pasta, Olivia. I'm gonna be cooking this one on Monday. Maybe Wednesday, I don't know. And then we have vegan Southwest black bean stuffed peppers, which sounds yum. But yeah, that is it for the HelloFresh meals. I do need to put all of them up now, and I have messed up by not like checking the contents so many times that I am like, that's why I'm looking at it so closely. But there is that. I'm gonna go grab the Amazon stuff and we'll talk more. They absolutely did not need to be in these big boxes. Like, there's just no world in which that was necessary. We're going through all of our pots and pans. If y'all can see it on the counter, I'm not even gonna hide it anymore. That's another thing, is I've been feeling so self-conscious because, like, y'all ever notice the girls online? And I love it. I'm envious of it. Their houses look like so clean. Instagram influencer clean. You know what I'm talking about? Like, do y'all live in y'all's house clean is the question. because clearly I do. My house is not like super clean, but it's also not like dirty or anything. Like, you know, the floors are right and all, whatever. I don't know. What am I talking about? Does y'all's house look like influencers' houses? Let me know, because I'm feeling a little self-conscious. In life, I'm feeling self-conscious. But it's about that I've been thinking about it, because I've been looking on Instagram and I'm like, there's a difference between a clean house and an Instagram clean house. I don't know how to... It looks like a staged home. That's the difference. And then a clean house to me, like, you know, there's some stuff in there, but it's because you're, I don't know, living life? I don't know. I guess also maybe people just post their houses at like top tier clean levels, and then there's me posting this clip of like, I'm just so relatable. Let me not just like whip around with scissors. But like mid-mental, I wouldn't call this a breakdown. It's more like a break up. No, I'm just kidding. It's not good, but I'm choosing to rise above. No, I am choosing though to not shut down, which is not what I used to do. So I can say I'm proud of that. And I'm not gonna lie, talking to you guys helps a lot. It's scary because I think this is the thing that like my brain is like, don't say this, it'll make someone mad. But honestly, maybe self-reflect. No, I'm just kidding. On the internet, do you see those reels and stuff where it's like, dang girl, I am sorry the wrong side of the internet got a hold of this and people are just being mean for no reason, really? That's what I'm worried about. Over here being all vulnerable and shit, and someone comes and bees mean about it. Here's the problem. I don't know if I'd be nice back. Because this is like pre-period in me, and I might, you know, I might match them, and I don't want to. But like, you know, sometimes you get a potato masher. I did get this one. My partner requested it. It is a potato masher, but it's a different kind. I hate that wiggly worm one. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And then I got this. This is what I'm very excited about. It is to put all of your pots in. Personally, I want it like this because I feel like there's less of a fall incident happening. But ultimately, since I don't cook, rightfully, I don't have a say. But I do make coffee and I do clean. So I get a say in that stuff, at least. Okay, what have we here? Oh, I ordered a syrup. Oops, did I do that? So I did use an Amazon gift card for all of this. So while technically this is still within the intentional buy thing that I was talking about this year, I count this as not breaking that. Which I guess technically it didn't break it anyways, but it's gift card money, so it's not real. What are these? Little screws? Not mine. Not for me. I don't want those. But this is... Okay, stop. Shaking and shimmying. This is for... Yeah. You knew. Pans. I knew too. Jesus. Okay. And then... Why is it plastic? I don't like plastic bottles. I guess... It doesn't matter. Ow. Freaking what, dude? Is this even good anymore? What is that on there? Anyways, this is the new brand I've been using. I bought some hazelnut syrup because I have been drinking the hazelnut truffle thing. Good God. I'm not going to Dutch Bros this week. I do think like caffeine and sugar absolutely affect me. By the way, am I gonna feel perfectly fine? Number one, after talking to y'all, yes. Number two, organizing, yes. Number three, eating something and like leveling out my blood sugar, yes. Because we were at the coffee shop and I just had 2 coffees and we split a chocolate croissant and then I had breakfast too, obviously. But it's like 2:30, so I need something else. I know, again, like I said, self-aware. But also sometimes you just need a little moment. And I'm probably gonna get back on here and be like, hey guys, false alarm. I'm fine. I think I cannot go to Dutch Bros this week. I think I will literally, I don't think that would go well for me. So unless I start my period, then once I start my period, why does everything just go away and then I look back and I'm like, girl, what? It's crazy town. It is crazy town. This doesn't have an expiration date. I think that's fun. I do like to just see where it takes me, but I would like an expiration date if we could have that. Does it? I don't care about the nutritional facts, girl. I'm over those days where I just like spanked this. Where is the expiration date? Is it truly just like whenever it feels? Oh, 2026. I don't have to worry. I should worry about why it's preserving so long, but you think if we eat enough preservatives, we will also be preserved? I'm just asking what you were already thinking. And then the last thing. Oh, I want to unclutter that, so I'll take y'all over there and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I bought this little tray. And it kind of, actually almost perfectly, intentional, matches the other one that I have. And I just think there's something about this, like it being space under here. Oh my God. She is going in on that. Let me tell you, one thing she's gonna do, finish that chicken pate, all right? That senior citizen chicken pate. Anywho, what was I saying to you? Don't know. Oh, this, when it's like off the ground and elevated, it just looks cleaner to me. Here, talk to the chin. Let me tilt you up. Oh my God. Just gonna brighten up your life real quick. Let me put these in the fridge, actually. All right. I just ran the fridge into the wall. That's great. What are these? Oh God. I feel like the sound you don't want to hear when you look in your fridge is, oh God, what is this? Ah! No, that's fine. No, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Ginger, the most helpful helper in all the land. You know what you need, girl? Okay, that wasn't very polite, but probably true. Y'all can interpret what she said as you will. I need some water. 1 second. Let me be a kid that just came in from recess real quick. Oh my God, it was so cold. Mistakes were made. Okay. This is my favorite vanilla. What I need to do is actually switch out these guys. But can I be honest? First of all, the vanilla I put in here. Ugh. And also, I'm kind of over those little dudes. Like, guys, let's be honest. Is the trend of, like, putting, like, different items into a different container to be aesthetic? Can we stop? Because I wanted to join y'all, but, like, I'm tired, Grandpa. I don't want to continue. And also, it's already in a glass container. I wish, though, you know how Canadians have, like, milk in a bag? I wish they'd just send me this in a bag, and then I would just put it into this container, and I didn't have to keep getting new containers. That would be nice. But also, that doesn't make, like, any sense. So they're not going to do that. I'm going to turn you around so you can see my setup. So how do I want to do this? So this is the setup. Yay, yay, yay. Slay, slay, slay. And I want to put this over here. Oh dear. What is that? I don't know. Okay. I want to get rid of this dude. Ugh. And then, ooh, we need a little wipe down. Ginger, where did you put my wipe, squirrel? Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Oh, the attitude wasn't needed. You literally throwing that down with attitude. Okay. Let's get that. Just some random beans. Listen, y'all. When I'm less close to, like, you know, officially freaking out, I'll do a real good clean of this. But we're not currently there. So we're just going to do what we can right now. And that's going to have to do. Actually, there's really nothing back there except for those beans that had fallen. So that's kind of nice. I do think I still want to keep these because I think they're cute. Oh my god. I just remembered McKenna Walker uploaded a vlog that's almost 4 hours long. Honestly, maybe that'll cure what's going on today. Do we like the look of so much wood? I kind of do. It makes it look like I cook. I don't. But someone does here. So I think that counts. Do you? Don't comment down below. Because it does. Okay. Those are the girls we like. Where's Miss Hazelnuts? Okay, but here's the tea, like... These are cute like this. Oh. Wait, no, it still doesn't make sense. These are the same fluid ounces. So why is one plastic and one's not? I don't know. And you know what's not going to help? Staring at it and wondering. Okay, so here's the thing. Do we like that more? Like, is that cute enough? Or I'll put 3 of these things on and just pretend that they're the right ones. I think y'all are probably gonna say, like, this looks cuter. And I don't disagree with you. It's just kind of hard to figure out what amount of, like, a pump you would need for it. That is cuter though, isn't it? Like, I think it just obviously looks cuter. Like, duh. It's just annoying. Because oh god. I gotta get rid of all this syrup now. I'm gonna wait till my partner gets home because I don't know if I want to pour that down the sink. But yeah, those syrups are all from Tarani. They're just not my favorite. They're just not my favorite. They are okay, but they're not my favorite. These are my favorite alongside the Kitty Town one, and then also Monin. These are my 3 favorites. Well, I haven't tried the hazelnut, so we'll see. But the vanilla and the toasted marshmallow are my favorites, and they also, there's something about the Tarani that kind of like will make me have those anxious, sugary feelings, which I do not get. Like, I don't get that from, what's it called? Caffeine. I get it from sugar. And the Tarani ones give me that feeling, while these ones, I have noticed, don't. And I think it might be because you don't have to use as much for these ones to get the flavor as you do with Tarani. Maybe that's that. But anyways, I'm gonna go. And when I figure out what I'm gonna do with these little things, I will obviously bring you back. Okay, my partner brought me home some dumplings so that I can be normal again and not have low blood sugar. So we're gonna put these just like this. Just kidding, just kidding. I literally just went to start filming. And look who is here, ready and willing to harass. Do we also notice that she's in the only sunbeam in the room? I I just gave her food. I genuinely don't know what's up. Do y'all like Jake's new toy? I thought it was cute. Oh my god. Ginger, let's go, girl. Come on. Yeah. Okay, so I had some food. Yeah, it worked. But I have decided what to do with the other syrups. We're getting rid of them. They're getting out of here. So I am going to use the cute ones, but it's going to take me a minute, and I think it's going to annoy me. So I'm going to get rid of the ones I don't want to use, and then I will be back, and we'll have some B-roll and some aesthetics of like the new syrups. But actually, let me go back over here, because for some reason my laptop is not letting me use my AirPods to play my audiobook, but I'm going to keep listening to Paradise 1 while I do all of this, because what's better to listen to than cannibalistic space horror while fixing your coffee syrups? Yeah, girl. Okay, so this one is the toasted marshmallow, but I hate my handwriting, so I probably won't write it on there. And then this is our last one, Miss Hazelnut. Technically this is toasted or roasted hazelnut, but girl, that's the same thing. I accidentally just tasted some opening that up. Oh my god, that tastes so good. Okay, let me clean that one up really quick. Okay. All right, updated coffee corner moment. I think it looks really nice. The only thing I need to do, I don't think I want this anymore, and I need to figure out something cute for that. I'm thinking about getting like a little basket and putting that in there and then having that hang over the side. I think that would be cute, and it would hide the wires. But yeah, I think it looks nice.
We wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.